Liam, you said it might take a little bit of time for the new squad essentially to gel. Did you feel that was the case?
Yeah, I think looking back at it, I thought the first 5 minutes started the game really well. Good intensity, good intent, looking to play forward, run forward, which really pleased with. And then after that, just slightly disappointing. I thought the rest of the first half, in terms of just discipline, quality, and doing what we know we're capable of. And I thought that was the biggest thing. It was more on us. I felt first half, and then conceded a really poor goal. And then second half, I thought we had complete control without carrying a real threat. I don't remember Jamie doing too much second half, to be honest. So I thought the control was better, the quality was better. I thought there was still some moments of little bits of sloppiness, which again we just spoke around it. We have to learn quick. If we want to pick up results in a relentless league and a tough league, you have to suck it up now. Take out the learning from it and move on, and try and put it right next week.
Could have been different. Matt Smith cracking the bar in the opening 40 seconds or so. A good strike, but as you said, there probably just wasn't quite enough of that.
Yeah, it was I thought we started the first 5 minutes. The intensity was really good, and I think that then dropped a little bit. And I think what we have to do is make sure that we sustain the intensity throughout the game. And I thought especially second half we could have probably taken more risks. Looked to cause more problems. I thought when we looked slightly longer on little diagonals over the top on angles. I thought we had a couple of moments where we landed on second balls, and I think Kempe had one where start of the second half looked like might come to something, but overall not enough. But we have to learn, we have to move on.
Overall though, it was just that one moment where Nibs kind of took a chance, ran at the defence, and the opening was there. Yeah,
disappointing goal. I think it was off a long ball, second ball, and then straight through the middle of us, which we've done a lot of work pre-season on being hard to beat and own in the middle of the pitch. So to concede a goal like that's obviously disappointing.
Jack Tucker maybe just initially looked a little bit nervous, one or two, maybe just different surroundings. Obviously new club, there's a number of them either making a debut or like Kemp and Smith, who haven't played a great deal last season. So, but most of them grew into it. It's certainly in that second half.
Yeah, I think how we're asking them to play, how we challenge the lads. It's new for a lot of them. It's different for a lot of them, and like we said, and I don't want it to become a constant thing that we keep talking around, an excuse around it taking time to gel. But it does. But it's on the players. We have to win matches, so we have to make sure that we reflect on it, we learn from it, and we quickly put things right that weren't quite at it today.
Obviously, a number of players on, quite a few making their debut as well, the likes of Dennis and Barry.
Yeah, Daniel, I thought as well. Obviously, Brad. I thought there was changes made a positive impact for me. I thought Daniel looked dangerous down the right hand side in terms of I think you saw his physical qualities driving forward with the ball. So look, it's we lot of new additions, which it's a good opportunity for them to to get some minutes and ultimately feel what we're about. And it's now a case of like I said, keeps coming back to quickly learning from the experience so we don't repeat it.
McQuoid obviously went off, not ideal first day. Was that precautionary, or is he? He won't know a great deal. I realise that just yet, but
yeah, no, he felt his groin a little bit. So I think it's one of those. He was sore, didn't feel like he could carry on. So we need to go away, have a look at it, and see where he's at.
Now a week to prepare for the next one.
Yeah, that's the beauty of League One, right? It's thick and fast, relentless. You don't get time to feel sorry for yourselves. I think that's the biggest thing. And I banged on a lot of last year about not too high, not too low, and that applies again this year for me. It's all about learning and improving, so we have to do that.
A lot of the fans were asking where Dawson Devoe was. He's obviously out here warming down now. Is it a case that you're just going to have to take time with him? Obviously, it's a big transition coming over from Ireland.
Yeah, with a few of the lads, I think it's what we worked hard in this summer to do, is add some depth and some potential to the group. So, it was nice to be able to make some changes that bring some quality on as well. So. That's the group now. There's high competition in the group, and I think the biggest thing that for the team, but also individually, is to flip the potential into performance, and they'll all have to fight it out now to keep their shirt.
I suppose it's one of those things that people tend to overlook, isn't it? It's not just you moving to a different football club, you're still playing football, but it's your whole life that's changing sometimes when you make that move.
Yeah, and I think that brings in consistencies as well. You know what I mean? You have to be patient with some of the lads. I think quite clear on that, and got a good group of staff that understand development, so understand the journey that individually players have to go through, but also the group. So we have to, you know, we don't accept anything today. We have to make sure that we don't do it again. So that's the same as, you know, individuals. They have to learn really quickly from things that weren't right today, and you know, we'll support them, we'll coach them. That's our job, and you know, we move on to next week, making sure we're in the right frame of mind to go again.